I have no idea how this is gonna go. But shit looks like it's gonna get fierce.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Shit, hold on. Sorry.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna react, if I'm gonna choose the right thing, if it's gonna be the end result I like, or if it's gonna be another Undertale fiasco with genocide mode, where I regret doing it because, you know, I kind of don't want to kill everyone. But we'll see. I don't know. Shit, dude. This is the end, guys. Pulling up all the stops. We got, it'll probably take us another hour or two, and then we beat the wolf among us. Whatever. Episode 5, Cry Wolf.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion. and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
I already know who did it.
Forgive me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes? It's been a long couple of days for you. Perhaps you've become somewhat unscrewed.
It was Mary.
No, Sheriff. I'm afraid you're mistaken. And I have complete respect for you and your job, I really do, but I'm sorry. I simply can't divulge the transgressor. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell
Wait,
him
I
out
wanted-
just like
I
that?
wanted-
I don't give a fuck if I'm the one. Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender. Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake.
That's
or
not what
I'll
I
do the
meant.
shit.
I
But
meant to
he's not
get the
taking
other
me
guy.
anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, great Bloody Mary.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh boy. Oh great! Another fiasco fight.
Over here. You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
Such an idiot. Give me the crooked man! What does he look like without the glamour, though?
Oh, God. This way.
Gotta get him in! Alright, what's gonna happen?
Come on, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Was I supposed to be chasing these guys? I wanted the other people, but I guess Bloody Mary made it so that we want to go the same way. So I have to get them to know about what's happening. Gotta go fast!
Fuck! What was that?
Wait, I didn't know that was him!
No! Oh!
Take him off!
I can't!
I didn't know the frickin' maze! I don't like these choices, but I have to commit!
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Damn it, I should have got the crooked man. But maybe Bloody Mary would have stopped me.
Come on.
Fuck it!
Bro, why do I keep losing connection? Ah, dude, I should have gone for the crooked man, but maybe, like I said, Bloody Mary would have stopped me. I don't know. I keep choosing the wrong choices that I would want to choose, but it's already too late. Yeah, I know.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say your goodbyes first.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered—
Of course it does. Those girls—
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean—
fucking— You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can
It's
tell
true,
you've
though.
made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
True.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Yeah, but once you put it on, you can't take it off unless you take yours off.
Our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them.
God damn, why does my thing keep disconnecting?
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian?
I don't want to choose
Vivian. Shit. Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
You can't just pull the trigger. I mean, everyone has a choice, whether or not you like it or not. You need to try. Like, in that situation, he could have just came. He could have slowly came, just like everyone else, I feel. Honestly, I would prefer to have gone for the Crooked Man. But I didn't know that was his car. I thought that was just like a stranger's car. But he was really gonna die either way. But the other lady wasn't gonna die.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
We all have a choice.
Of course.
Alright, I'm about to fight Bloody Mary. Let's see if I win. My stream is broken up into 3 sections now, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Thankfully, I'm recording this at the same time, so it'll be in perfect condition.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Alright, Mary, boss fight.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
So Bloody Mary was doing all this shit. She was behind all the things, taking the pictures.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Torture device. Please. When you live for centuries, you have a change of heart. Especially when you're labeled as the evil creature. I have no idea what the mentality of fucking Bigby was when he was a werewolf in his early ages. Maybe he was just an animal, like a legit animal, not even a person.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Ugh.
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on!
Actually, looked like
Is that
it
the best
wasn't.
you can do?
So she just have teleportation powers. Am I just gonna use her mirror thing and make her forcibly come out, and then I'm gonna punch her in the face? That'd be so epic. I remember caller saying it. They said their name 5 times, but aren't you supposed to say it 3 times? Oh, she went to her actual form, or not? She just. And she's gonna push me. What's new? Fuck, I dodged. Bullshit. Shit. I pressed it.
Where are you?
That's way too
Come out
fast.
and face me!
Oh my god, she looks the same, just uglier. Oh no! I pressed space by accident. Okay, Bloody Mary. She's gonna teleport with a gun, dude. God, there's so many of her! There's so many of her! Holy shit. Holy shit, what the fuck? I didn't know it could be so big. Oh my god. Bruh, she's scared though. Bruh, there's so many! Am I just gonna roar so loud that it's gonna shatter her? Oh, oh that's funny, dude. The big dead roars. Another fake. Unless that was actually her. I don't know if that was her or if that was just a fake. Oh great, I'm naked. Look how my clothes are just there. Is that my magic power? I get legit got an achievement that says a silver bullet.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Yes!
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Maybe you're the con man!
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Oh, only AP AoE damage. Yeah, with fucking. I mean, I promise. No, I mean, there's no point in me killing it.
I know, but we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Kinda wish I could have saved the other guys.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
How could
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Jeez, damn, dude.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
The justice system. Letting murderers
This is
have a
ridiculous.
chance to, like, plead. He's gonna transform, isn't he?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away.
They get a
sometimes.
bit
It's
carried
true.
away.
Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
Ah,
do
God, I
anything.
don't know,
You
dude.
might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind
This
of
guy's so
tyrant.
manipulative.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners.
Where's the governor?
I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living. Provide
The
for
fucking
herself.
crooked man.
And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him.
Yes!
Even now.
You're so late, Orange Gorilla.
But you needn't be. His contamination
Come
of
on!
this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Wow, she like twisted. He's
Very
gonna.
good. Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't...
Fuck! If she didn't die.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed
True.
his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before?
Ooh.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear.
Dude, this
Crane
guy is trying
Jar.
to talk his way out of
Sometimes
this.
it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please. This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Oh, thank God. Leverage.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
Okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
That guy really wants to take the credit.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
No!
He's the only official representative.
No, you
really.
pieces of
He
shit!
should be the judge.
Oh,
Sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
my God,
Okay,
Blueberry is such a
Mr.
jugger.
Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
Let him sit and rot forever.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
He's
everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh, my God. You fucking bitch! I'm trying to lock you.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
We can't just keep killing people. That's not the way. We have to make an example. Wait. Wait, hold on. Wait. My thing glitched again. That's not fair. You fucking game. Why does it do that? It was just getting good. Obviously, if you kill him, it's gonna set a bad example. I mean, think about why many countries like have a law against, you know, they don't have the execution sentence besides the United States for some reason. Going to the next row is too easy. It's too easy. You're sitting there for the rest of your life is the perfect punishment because you can't do anything. In my opinion. I hope I didn't miss hopefully I didn't miss something. Oh, he made him into a bird?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Everyone's. Oh my god. So many people.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Bruh.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Well, that's just how it is, dude.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Well, that's just like, that's what happens when you're a Fabletown.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh, and then that's the life. That's it. The deed is done. My job's over. What else is there for me to do?
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Ugh, shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these patches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Oh.
Saying goodbye?
Damn, too bad. I couldn't.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Oh, so she
I
ended
didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us.
Man, I should probably
And
stop
we
doing the
committed
jester
treason.
thing.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment.
Well,
So I did
obviously,
the only
the crooked
thing I
man
could
did
do.
order it, but she wasn't there.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction.
People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her.
Yeah, dude.
Or
So the
anybody.
only way
I
she
just
can
can't win
get
with these
me
people.
to
I know
like
it might
act
feel
on
that way,
this
but they
is
need
using
you,
the body
Bigby.
of Faith.
Both of you. You two
and
make
Lily.
a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened.
I'm only
and no one
sheriff,
else would.
and I'm
You
only sheriff for
protected your
one
friends,
reason.
no matter the cost. And you
I'm the
brought
big
justice
bad wolf.
to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
I'm the big bad wolf. I'm the only one who can enforce anything physically. From the threats
You're
being
not
made.
as bad as everyone says you are.
No. I am the
I
best.
need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me.
No, a
Dr.
twist.
Swinehart ever get
No,
back to
not a
you?
Said
twist.
you wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Is this a continuation of the second game? You're such a... Oh, you're grabbing me by the balls. Are you kidding me? Georgie has to pay. That's just how it is. Did you... How did you punish Crooked Man for this imprison him? Man, people really hated him. Dude, imagine not accepting TJ's gift. You have to be the biggest asshole. You have to be the biggest asshole ever. So what does this mean? So what does that mean? I'm trying to put it in my head what that meant. Because that was the last chapter. Fucking kidding, that was the end! But what does that mean? Where have I seen her before? Who is she? What is she trying to say? Faith is glamored as Narissa. Faith is Faith is glamored as Narissa. Faith got pissed that she got ratted out. So she glamored herself to look like the person that ratted her out, which was Narissa. So she's still in the glamored version of Narissa. So the body that we got at the office was the body we got at the office was still glamored then? So the Faith body we got was Narissa the whole time, and Faith saved her own skin after she got ratted out, which ended up killing Narissa? But how was she able to hide the fact that she was glamored after... Unless she was telling the full story with how Georgie killed off everyone else. Maybe she didn't watch, or maybe she just got killed. Faith, you sly dog. I feel bad for Narissa though, but... Damn. But how does she know she got ratted out? I guess she must have heard it. Lily only got Digam alert when they reversed her spells. Oh yeah, because I took out the glamour thing, right? Damn, dude, that's crazy. I'm so confused about... I mean, obviously this makes me like go damn, but like I'm still wondering how Faith was able to do that without being suspected or without being stopped by Vanessa herself. Like, how did she not stop that from happening? Like, how did Faith make Vanessa glamored and to look like her without her knowing? Like, was she oblivious to it? Or maybe she got killed? Maybe she got transformed and she didn't realize it. That's the only thing I could imagine. Maybe he answers it in the comics. I don't think it probably won't talk about it in the second game, but damn. Well, that was The Wolf Among Us. Very interesting take. I mean, I would say it'd be a unique game. She killed her first. I mean, you say that, but like, wouldn't Georgie find out? Unless she framed, unless she deliberately took off the ribbon from her. So that she wouldn't die. I mean, so that she'd die. So Georgie didn't have to do anything. But Georgie says she killed both of them. So maybe made her sleep or something. I don't know. Maybe Georgie killed her in her sleep. Disguised. That's something I can think of. So many questions. Damn. But yeah. I would say this game is unique. But, you know, there's been other stories and movies that have done this. Like, you know, Shrek done this. I mean, honestly, it hasn't been this serious, but it does tackle basically a situation where you put something that doesn't exist in a world of real life, then of course it's all crazy, like, right? It's all it's madness. And in the end, it's all sentimental, right? It's all about the reality of things, that everyone's always sad, nothing's perfect, people have different quirks or kinks and fantasies, especially if you live for centuries. Eventually you go crazy because people are not supposed to live for hundreds of years. I mean, if you live that long and you keep doing the same thing again and again, you go crazy. And then you start trying things. And when you start trying things, especially after you get kicked out of your own fucking place, which is, I don't know if it's going to cover in the next one, but I mean, we don't know the minds of all these fabled creatures. We don't. Bloody Mary was just psycho. You know, she liked killing. She liked blood. I mean, I guess that was her thing, right? I give this rating out of a 10. I'm not gonna do 5. I feel like out of 10, I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Just because that means it's really good. That means I recommend it. I only give it that because I feel like at some points my intended response was not given. But other than that, it was pretty good. I feel like, I mean, I don't think there was that many situations where I wanted a different result or I wanted the option to say something else or do something else. But I mean, obviously you can't, they're restricted by, you know, a story making game, right? But other than that, 8 out of 10. Honestly, it was really good. I liked it. Bigby was cool. I mean, I felt epic. Even if I wasn't playing like a fucking fighting game, it was a story game, but I still liked it. So I enjoyed it. I gave it 8 out of 10. I will play the second game. So I look forward to that. It's gonna be crazy. This is like the first Telltale game I've ever played. And honestly, I was a little bit iffy about playing a Telltale game because it's just like a story game, right? It's just like a movie. But, you know, I think that it having quick time events makes you feel engaged. It makes you feel more like you're Bigby yourself, because you are obviously making the choices for Bigby, so it makes you feel like you're Bigby, big bad wolf. I mean, sometimes I think I identified myself as Bigby. Like I always say, oh, you think I'm gonna take this? Like I'm Bigby, but I'm not. So that I can appreciate from the game. So yeah, good game. I hope we can play the second one. But that is it. Hopefully the stream has been iffy, but I think we got like, most of it. I recorded it, so it will look perfect when I upload it. Boom, you guys get to see it. This one's not gonna be too hard to upload, but yeah, that is it for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Those who dropped by, much love. Those who are watching still, much love. Those who watch the VODs, even more love. That shows dedication. That shows you care. Yeah, it makes you feel like Batman. Make sure to follow me on my Twitter at WiseGuyRalph. Follow my YouTube. I upload my VODs there. I mean, recently, like I said before, I'm busy with this college, so I don't have time to look through footage. So sometimes I'll upload stuff, but not all the time. Eventually I will, and then I'll just pump that shit of all my playthroughs. So if you guys miss anything of my streams, you'll see them. They're old. I'm still getting used to streaming, so you'll see different types of layouts and audio levels and quality. I barely started trying to record at the same time, so you might notice that the up in quality is gonna be there and then the down in my earlier VODs. But yeah, that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much, Hidden Donger, Unpaid Love. Thanks for your subscription, 3 subs. I will see you guys Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Time. What game? I don't know, but we'll see. That is it. Goodbye. Have a good one. Bye.